Okay, now the story of Rio starts off with a blue bird named Blue. And I know, genius name. Anyway, Blue is a domesticated bird who actually cannot fly. He is a freak among birds. He cannot fly. Someone needs to kill him. But anyway, no, that's screwed up. Anyway, if you're a kid watching this, I'm sorry. No one needs to kill him. He's a nice bird. Anyway, he is pretty much the nerdy bird because he sounds nerdy. He slobbers all over the place. He's voiced by Jesse Eisenberg. He's a nerd. He pretty much is. He's me. He can't get a girlfriend. He stays at home all day, and he has no friends. That's pretty much me. Anyway, actually, he's a little cooler than me. Anyway, he out of nowhere gets pretty much kidnapped by a bunch of poachers, and him and this other bird named Jewel, voiced by Anne Hathaway, must find their way back. That's pretty much the story, really. It's not a complex story. It's really just him trying to find his way back home to his owner and finding out that he actually likes this other freaking bird, and he meets a whole bunch of other characters voiced by Tracy Morgan, will.i.am, what's that guy, Jamie Foxx, and everybody else. And that's really the story. Nothing big, but nothing bad. I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. It's the same old, I need to find my way back, except this time it's with a whole bunch of birds. So, yeah. Anyway, let's go on to the acting of the film. Okay, now the voice acting in the film is good. The problem I have with the voice acting, though, is that all the actors are not stretching at all for these roles. And, that's not a bad thing. It's just that, when you get a bunch of voice actors, I want to hear something different besides just their voice and their freaking mannerisms inside a freaking animated character. Okay? Jesse Eisenberg plays the main character. He's wimpy, he's pathetic, he can't fly, he can't do anything, he can't get the girl. He's Jesse Eisenberg. Anne Hathaway, she's screamy, she's the tough girl. She's Anne Hathaway. will.i.am plays the annoying, can't act bird who likes to sing. That's will.i.am. Jamie Foxx plays another character who can't sing and is annoying. That's Jamie Foxx. Except if he's in Ray, which he was great. Tracy Morgan plays the annoying bulldog. That's Tracy Morgan. George Lopez plays... Well, actually, George Lopez actually was good in this film, so... Never mind, he was actually pretty good. He actually stretched from what he usually does where he's just annoying. In this, he was actually pretty good. Jermaine Clement plays the villain, and he plays the villain in, I think, everything he's been in so far, except that show that he's on. Leslie Mann plays the chick, and that's great. Anyway, I digress. The voice acting is good, it's just not stretching very much at all. I'm gonna give the voice acting a 7.5 out of 10. I did like the voice acting, it was just not stretching at all. So let's go on to the animation. Okay, now the animation in Rio is great. I'm gonna say right there, it is great. The animation for all the characters, the birds, the scenery looks amazing. The color palette is great, very warm, very vibrant. The thing I'm gonna say right here, the same thing I said for my Sucker Punch review. I've seen this stuff before, so I can't give it that high of a score. Sure, the animations are great. Some of the stuff did kind of bother me, like the way the humans look. I mean, we've seen how humans look in anime movies like this before, where they have skinny heads or skinny bodies and arms, and whatever. We've seen that in a lot of movies before, so I can't give this movie fault for that. But even the humans still look good after, even with the freaking Gumby bodies. But anyway, I just didn't think the animation was anything I haven't seen before. I thought it was great. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I just didn't think it was anything we haven't seen before. But it was still a very vibrant, very nice looking film. And don't get me wrong, I thought for the $90 million budget, it was really, really put into the film, and it looked really nice. So I'm going to say animation's good. I'm going to give it 8 out of 10. Let's go into the entertainment. Okay, now the entertainment of the film, I thought the movie was very entertaining. I just have a couple of problems here that I'm just going to announce real quick. One, some of the annoying characters. Some characters are definitely annoying. will.i.am and Jamie Foxx being the main two. Of course, you have Tracy Morgan in here also, who's like, hey, I'm Tracy Morgan, I'm funny. And of course, he's out there like, hey, look at me, I'm a bulldog, I got slobbery lips, because he plays a bulldog in the film. And he's not really funny. And will.i.am and Jamie Foxx are just annoying. Whenever they sing a song, they're annoying. Whenever they're on the screen, I doubt they're just annoying. And their characters, when they're animated, are just annoying. Sorry. I did. If you like their characters, then that's fine. I just thought they were annoying. But anyway, besides that, also some of the musical numbers, like I mentioned before, are not great. Definitely the ones with will.i.am and Jamie Foxx in it, not great at all. But some of them were kind of cool because some of them had really cool stuff going on. Like the first one, where it's really the opening scene, and like birds are flying around, and it's like showing the jungle. It looks really nice. Sure, the musical scene, the musical number, not great, but the way it looks, at least that does. And one more other thing I will say, this isn't a big con because it is for children. I would say some of the comedy aspects of the film just didn't work. Some of it was just not funny. But it's for little kids, so I'm not going to give it that much of a negative there. Anyway, I still really enjoyed this film. I'm going to give it the entertainment a 7.5 out of 10. And if I had to accumulate all the scores, it will be a 30.5 out of a 40. I'll double check that after the review because I'm not completely sure. But anyway, there you go. There is my review of Ryu. Hopefully you go Rio, not Ryu. It ain't Street Fighter. Anyway, there's my review for Rio. Thank you. Goodbye.